Well, it's good. Rilinid's just gonna take some time to make sure, he stares at the situation, that nothing hurt him, that people aren't gonna suddenly go behind him, because that's exactly what they do in this world. And then, okay, everything's perfectly deathly still. That means that's only the beginning of a greater watershed moment. He's going to inch back away from there, making sure he memorizes the location, and I imagine he is going to attempt to fetch the others using his crazy stealth foo and sign language.
All right. Yeah, it takes a couple of minutes, but he manages to gather up the rest of the family.
Fantastic. In which case, Rilinid, after his great gathering skills have come to point, truly he is a master gatherer. He breaks the preamble by saying, "There is a glade in which a massive mushroom, which is actually a stone structure disguised as a mushroom, sits. I first noticed it by the sickly glow which emanated from it, reminding me of the blue slime pool we cleared far to the north."
Perhaps our Durga friend's home? Syntrax?
I am unsure of such a purpose of structure. The Duragar are not known for building massive mushroom houses, although this is more like a keep.
Did it seem to be functional?
Jonas, the mushroom appeared to be, the mushroom, tower thing appeared to be intact, there's no clearing holes in it.
Nope, it does not seem dilapidated or in disrepair or anything.
It did not seem dilapidated or in disrepair like all of the other structures we have spotted down here.
Perhaps then it is time to go speak with whoever lives there.
If anyone lives there.
If we have not already done so.
And let's go there, I suppose.
Alright. Unless there's objection. Come on, Vominos. Everybody, let's go.
Let's go.
Where are we going? Mushroom Tower! Where are we going? Mushroom Tower!
What he said.
Jonas is just dragging us away. It's okay.
The dungeons.
No one panic.
All right, you approach the Mushroom Tower.
Really?
Nowhere.
Hang on, don't you worry about anything. All right, so you approach. Well, nothing really seems to happen.
It's good. It's good. It's progress.
Yeah, you make it unmolested to what you would perceive to be the door.
I thought it was just a massive opening at the base of the thing.
Yes, it is. It is like a vaulted door, basically. The door itself is in place. It seemed to be made from some kind of metal.
Okay.
Are there any signs of recent visitors?
Not really. What you can see. There are strange runes on the door, though.
How tall is the door?
It's quite tall.
So not Dwerger sized.
No.
Easily,
Well, the Dwergar can certainly build grand. I mean,
easily double our height, though. He said more than comfortable for a large creature to pass through.
Sure.
a large creature can pass through.
Okay.
Is there a handle on it?
Is it closed?
It is
all
closed.
These door questions.
It is closed. It seems to have some sort of handle on it, yes.
How far up is the handle?
It is roughly, a normal-sized creature can reach it without any direct problem. You need to, lift your hand a bit, but it is basically at your eye level.
Okay.
Alright, so it's probably made for large-sized creatures.
The runes, are those decipherable, perhaps? Looking at them with maybe, I don't know, a linguistics check or knowledge arcana?
You can do a linguistics check.
Alright,
Yes.
I don't have... I suppose I could click on my guy through the map explorer.
Yes.
What map are we supposed to be on for this?
Fungal jungle.
Okay.
Let me... There I am. Skill check. Linguistics, roll. Nope. Go 4.
Oh, no,
I roll, but I can't.
I can roll for you.
Do you
No,
have linguistics?
That's one or
You have
something.
to put a skill point in it to use it.
You actually
Alauneari
have to
certainly
have.
has it.
Yeah.
She's not very good at it.
You have never seen this type of script before. You have no idea what it says.
It's not in any language we recognize.
Give me a quick rundown of your languages.
Well, Abyssal is probably the one that's specific for Alauneari.
It is not abyssal.
Echo and Goblin.
It's not in Gnome, is it?
It is not in Gnome, no.
And not an Echo or Goblin.
Let me see if it is in Aklo.
It's probably in Drow Sign Language. I have that.
Uh,
Yeah. I know Dwarven, Gnome, Skisral, and Terran. The Skisral made this. Yes.
It would be creepy if it was common.
Well, I don't know that, so
Actually,
it would look
Oh,
alien.
no, I have no idea.
Actually, looking over this, Alauneari can see some formation of runes that kind of look abyssal to her, but it's like something is off. It's like, something is speaking with a weird accent or dialect she's never seen before, really.
No. Can she discern any meaning?
Not with that linguistic check, no.
Might be upside down.
Well, she will sort of frown looking at it and sort of say that it seems to be some form of accented abyssal. Infernal, perhaps?
What other languages use the same alphabet and characters?
Infernal shares some phrases and such with abyssal. Certainly, but there are also other like formations and script that does not look abyssal. It's like a mix. It's like a hodgepodge.
She'll add that. It's just some part of it. It seems to be many different kinds, or a kind that uses parts of different languages.
Or perhaps it's gibberish and someone just wants to make it look like Abyssal.
Was there an ancient pre-abyssal tongue that would have been spoken before or used before the one currently in existence?
Well, there just looks at him.
The shrugs. Clearly, Alauneari knows very little.
He does not know anything about planar history. That is very true. I mean, you can do a planes check or religion check, but I don't think either of those
No,
would really cover archaic devil demon languages.
Who knows, right?
Yeah. Well, Alauneari just looks at you, does I suppose we can knock?
Rain actually looks at you in a bit of surprise on this.
Rilinid just stares dumbly with the stone mask. If you want to knock, then by all means, but whatever's in there might have a hostile approach to us, and we would only be alerting it to our presence.
He looks at the rooms and sort of looks at William and says, all right, brother, I suppose we can take your approach then. He steps back a little, giving him room.
Yes. Well, let's do an examination of the door, at least what Rilinid can access to it. We'll just take 10 on the perception check for just to make sure that, obviously it could very well be trapped, to make sure that no one who just barrels through this place, I would be able to access it rather easily. I'll go ahead and make that take 10. There you go.
The door does not appear to be trapped as such. Rilinid gets the feeling, though, that there might be some sort of like alarm mechanism in the door. That if it were to be opened, perhaps someone would be warned inside the tower.
Is the door magical? Like with, like, say, a detect magic? Does it radiate a magical trap?
Yes. Yes. The door is magical.
Fuck. Well...
Detect magic also shows you the auras, doesn't it? Like which magic is on the door. That might be something. If
I
it's just
can
an
send
alarm,
it.
It's probably just alteration.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's relevant information. At any rate, there's nothing I can do about this. I can't disarm magic traps right now.
I mean, if the magical aura is like evocation,
Yeah.
that would tell us something.
It is abjuration.
Yeah, abjuration.
Yeah.
So in case Rilinid looks at it and says, and tilts his head and says, "The door should be easy to open, however doing so will signal an alarm. It is not the likes of which I can disable, for it is magical in nature and I don't have..." Sort of like waving like his tools around there. "I don't have the means by which to work with it."
So either we knock or we trigger the alarm. Either approach would get the attention from something. Knocking might actually be the best option than trucks.
Alauneari sort of looks at the other and says, if we are completely refusing to knock, then we could create some being that could go and do it for us while we hide in the bushes looking at whatever opens the door." Sort of frowns, half joking. Doesn't joke often. It seems more like mocking, really.
There's a mirthless chuckle from the stone mask.
Then considers and says, "I could just shoot the door from a distance, see what happens."
Really? Shoot the door?
Alauneari just sort of frowns.
There is no other trapping mechanism upon the door other than an alarm which will be created if we open the door. What do you gain by shooting it?
It's like long-range knocking, in a way.
Really?
But at least I'm trying to think of ideas.
I could summon a monkey.
Yes, your paranoid mind is perfectly capable of comprehending every nuance of every horrible idea that has ever come up in a drow's mind for the past century.
Well, yes.
Rilinid fumes behind the mask.
I could summon something with hands.
Brain looks. Is there actually any access on the upper levels of what this mushroomish tower?
Not that you can see. It doesn't seem to have any windows or openings.
Hmm.
I suppose we should just knock then.
Or is it the funny idea that other elemental could go under the door?
Rilinid just sort of throws his hand and he steps back from the fucking door and puts his tools away.
Alright. Then I suppose Alauneari will, keeping a little distance, you'll gesture for Rain to knock on the door. And she'll just, as a precaution, cast Shield of Faith on herself.
Rain looks at you, kind of worried.
Well, Alauneari, she doesn't knock on people's doors. She wanted
Right.
in there, she would just, ask someone else to open it for her.
Rain knocks on the door.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
the
Knock.
most polite drow to have ever been seen in the entire.
Yeah, this is amazing. All right, you knock on the door. The heavy thumps from his fist hitting the door. Just put him in front. One backs off. Oh no, the door is here. Don't you try.
I knock and stand back.
How do you knock on now? There's a moment of silence, and then a small hatch seemed to open in the door, and something comes floating out.
Something.
Fairy.
DM. The fuck is that?
I would like to know as well. What?
Yes. You have no idea what that is. It is a strange metallic sphere. It is obviously some weird, original design. It seems very otherworldly the way it floats around, sort of flits. It has 4 small, tentacle-like arms protruding from it. While 2 of them are it seems like combinations of claws and knives, and the 2 others seems to be 2 spikes of uncertain function. Although you notice that around the spikes, a soft crackling of electricity.
Fucking gnomes.
Does it look gnomish in design?
Make an engineering check.
Ooh, we can actually try this properly.
Zyn doesn't know.
I'm not making
You want to
one.
shoot it?
Fucking gnomes.
Looks gnomish to Alauneari.
Convinced.
Rae'nkalar is seeing it. Yeah, I mean it has some features that could seem gnomish to him, but he would hazard a guess it is not gnomish.
Is it planes?
Yeah, well,
Could be. There is some weird stuff there.
there are some weird stuff in the planes. That is certainly true.
There's an eagle.
The
That
knowledge
is weird.
planes check. Tristan just yells out, "Yes, that's from the plane of the mechanic."
Yeah, you can certainly do a plane check.
It's from Mars.
Everyone's like, what?
The Kali
Yeah.
Ruds, they're after us because we failed to uphold our end of the
Yeah,
bargain.
yes, of course. Yes, of course, Tristan. I'm telling you the truth!
God damn it, Trislin.
Tristan has no idea.
What about Sakari? Does she know? Sakari.
Zakari has no idea. He's too
Alauneari
mesmerized.
will see what it
Look,
does.
pretty thing.
It seems to be floating in front of Rae'nkalar, and look at him with his weird mechanical eye thing. While the arms sort of, snip in the air lazily. Doesn't really seem threatening at the moment.
Hello.
The DM's definition of threatening in my definition.
Rain looks
All right,
at Alauneari like, what the hell do I do?
The orb looks over at Trislan and floats towards her.
Can we come in?
The orb kind of looks up and down her. Seems to blink a bit. She has the feeling it's sort of scrutinizing her.
What?
Yes.
What? Undressing her with its eye? Or
No,
what?
that's not what scrutinize mean.
What does that mean?
Observing her carefully.
She gives it a little wave.
Rain's looking at Alauneari very confused.
Tristan asks again, can we come in?
The orb clicks a bit, and a metallic voice can be heard emanating from it. The master bids you welcome to his tower. You may enter.
Thank you.
He bids you to leave your weapons on the ground floor before you come before his presence.
Okay. Tristan looks at Zakari's and... No, he's not a weapon. And
Yeah.
she puts her sling down on the floor.
I didn't think he said out here. I think he said on the ground floor.
You don't know that. Maybe it was the ground floor.
The weird orb hovers into the hatch again and disappears behind the door, and you can hear a weird clicking sound from the other side of the door, like cogs and gears and some other stuff is happening. And the door swings open. And you can get inside.
Yeah. Tristan walks in.
Rain is just his expression. He just all expression middle of his face. They just like blinked at Tristan, just like what?
Alauneari gestures for Rain to go in before her.
Rain goes in very confused.
Is there any indication where she should put her weapons?
I'm coming to it.
Alauneari follows Rain.
Well,
Miku can hold the door.
Sure.
He won't be alone.
There are other people around, plus the bat.
Plus Rilinid. He ain't fucking
yeah,
going in there.
Zyn is not going either.
And like Rilinid and Zyn share this look, nod to each other.
Just let them do whatever they want to do.
Mom's dream can be completed with 2 of the survivors.
Yes, indeed.
Sure. Alauneari will have a drink with the machine god while they stand out here freezing.
Freezing?
We will turn into Underdark winter.
It is like it's not that warm in Underdark usually, but yeah.
Ooh.
Also, Alauneari's fine with putting down her long spear. I mean,
Give me a minute.
So is Tristan. Ooh.
Yes. As you step in, you come upon what you guess is the first level of the tower. A circular room. It's a high-vaulted ceiling. It's a spiral stairway in the middle there where Zakari is standing. And you see these strange metallic spheres sort of, hover about in here. They don't really seem to, do much except watching you. The one who spoke to you says, "You can put your equipment there," and sort of points with one of its knife hands, like an indication of, like, against the wall.
Okay, Tristan puts her dagger and sling there.
Rain looks very well. Alauneari's doing it. Rain spends a moment to unhook his bandoliers of weapons, lays them down. Takes a minute or 2.
Yeah. The sphere says, "You will find the master on the top floor."
Okay. Tristan walks up
All right.
with Zakari.
Alauneari will catch up with her and, sort of give her the eyes, telling her that this might be quite serious, and if she would hold a little back with her,
Wait, what?
bit of weirdness, that'd be okay.
Okay.
All right. Tristan dives up the stairs.
Oh, now we don't have that buff anymore because we're not together, all of us.
It's true. We want to get all of you.
Well, if you get in a fight, you're screwed anyways.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I have to go downstairs and pick up my 20 weapons.
Just be polite. Then nothing bad will happen.
Up the stairs, Tristan.
As you get up to the second floor, Tristan sees that she seems to come upon what looks like some sort of alchemical laboratory. Yes, there's a lot of very strange equipment up here. A lot of strange vials and fluids and like bubbling and oozing all over the place. It looks quite alien to her. She doesn't really know anything about alchemy, after all. It looks quite advanced, though. She's intelligent, so she can appreciate that. She's not really seen anything like this before.
You want me to do an intelligence check?
No.
How does my engineering skills say about what I come up if I'm following her?
Yeah, well, engineering doesn't really reveal anything about alchemy.
I mean, the equipment looks advanced.
It does. It does, yes. This there, goes up still.
What's the inside of the building actually made of?
Stone of some kind. The stone is black though, and kind of shiny. Rilinid would guess maybe like obsidian or something. He doesn't really know.
Rilinid is not there.
Rae'nkalar, this is the third time this week I
Congrats.
made this mistake.
You're clearing my mind comparing it though to Rilinid's obsidian sword.
Yes.
Alauneari is not interested in potions. Let's move up.
Tristan, you're on top of the staircase.
Sorry.
Well, I'm just pointing out, if you're on the staircase, you're going first, so.
Okay. Tristan walks further up. I thought this was the top floor.
Nope, there's no one.
Next chamber Tristan comes to seems to feature a large collection of bones,
Ooh.
including what seems to be bones of a pale hunter, a stuffed or at least preserved fungal wolf in like a vat, a cave boar, and a drow, also stuffed.
Oh. Tristan wants to go home.
Is it a good specimen?
It is a decent specimen. You see the stuffed one seems to be in fairly good condition inside like a glass case. There's also a bone, like a skeleton next to it. Seems to be carefully mounted on these display stands. Kept in good condition.
Alauneari will have one of those one day.
Tristan doesn't want to be here anymore. She wants to go home.
Well, Tristan should have thought about that before.
Maybe we should go back, you know?
Oh, I looked at her. Are you afraid of the dead, sister?
No.
Do they frighten you?
No.
Let's continue. He gestures for Tristan to walk up the stairs.
She doesn't even dare walk up herself.
No, she's the main.
But you're standing on the staircase.
Like, she doesn't open doors and such. That's what her people do.
Okay, I know what her first thing to say to the master is. Please don't stuff me. Okay, further up.
Further up.
Alauneari doesn't call anyone the master.
Well, I thought that was his name.
That's what they call him.
Please don't
Wow.
stuff me.
As you enter this chamber, first you think, oh, it seems empty, but then you hear a soft crackling from the ceiling, and you look up and you see a collection of crystals in the ceiling. It seems to be electrical charges sort of crackling between them, sort of jumping. And this soft crackling fills the whole room, and the staircase continues upward.
God damn it, how long do I have to get up?
Let's continue up. It's a long
Okay.
stalk, right? That's the kind of thing we want.
Okay, let's continue then. Ooh, look, pretty light.
Oh, we're going to the side.
Yeah, we can't go further down. Well, we could.
Indeed.
A door.
Yes, you come upon a landing. You would guess that you are now at the cap of the mushroom building. The landing is empty. There are some strange runes and things engraved on the wall, and you see a door on the northern wall.
Huh.
Are the runes similarly cryptic in part abyssal?
Yes.
Well,
Alauneari gestures for Rain to knock. Or open it. Really, we have been invited already.
I think you should knock anyway.
Knock, knock, open.
Yeah.
Well, it's not knock.
You open the door.
You knocked first.
Make it reflex save.
Exactly. How do you knock at the door?
With his respected knuckles. Is that a carpet or is it goo?
It's a carpet.
Okay.
That was goo with a new problem.
You have offended the master's carpet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You will now be stuffed.
Oh.
The chamber is empty, save for the luscious carpet and the pile of pillows that is in the middle of it.
Pillows!
Yes.
Tristan darts past me.
There is again like strange runes sort of along the walls here, similar in script as around the landing. Apart from that, doesn't seem to be much here.
Can I sit on the pillows?
Don't, sister. They might be alive.
Well, she asked anyway. Not you guys. Just ask the room.
The room doesn't answer.
Aww.
Clearly they need living pillows now.
She asked the pillows. Can I sit on you?
The pillows don't answer.
See, they don't mind.
So silence is consent, you say?
Interesting.
They're not rejecting.
No.
I think Grimith once taught us that was the way of it, yeah.
Grimith or Rilinid?
Grimith, actually, specifically. Well,
Knock, knock, open.
Oh, there's another. I didn't see the door.
crystal room.
Is it more crackling crystals of possible death and destruction? At least electricity.
Well, this chamber is full of strange crystals mounted on the walls. They seemingly have no direct function. Like they are arranged in like strange formations here. And they have a soft glow, sort of illuminating the room in different colors.
Is it the same as before, or?
Can I make any kind of knowledge about what these things actually are?
Well, you can make a. Let's see here. Yeah, you can make a knowledge check if you have like Arcana, Dungeoneering, Nature, Planes, or Religion.
Well, let's see which one's my best. E. Okay. Let's go for the. Let's go Dungeoneering.
Planes it is.
Oh no!
Alauneari.
And Sakari.
And Sakari and Trislan. Looking at these, you're pretty sure that these are forms of what is known in the planes as soul traps.
Oh. So there's souls inside of these?
Could be, yes. There are specific crystals, when used in a very specific way, can be used to store souls, soul stones, if you will.